horror fans. Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Monty G. Yes, you know the day. Yes, it's Saturday. That means it's Slashback Saturday. And for this challenge, Joe the Horror Man said that we have to pick a slasher film from the 70s. And you know me, I grew up during the 70s. I'm a 70s kid. And there were plenty of good slasher films that came out during the 70s, but the best one that I saw was called Alice, Sweet Alice. So I'm going to pick that one. Yes. Now, Alice, Sweet Alice, it was originally titled Communion and also known as Holy Terror, is a 1976 American slasher film. It was co-written and directed by Alfred Soule. It stars Linda Miller, Paula Shepard, and it was the film debut of Brooke Shields. Now, this was set in 1961 New Jersey. The film focuses on a troubled adolescent girl who becomes a suspect in a brutal murder of her younger sister at her first communion, as well as a series of unsolved stabbings that follows. Now, the film premiered at the Chicago International Film Festival under its original title, Communion, in November of 1976, and it was released under this title in London in September of 1977. After being acquired by Allied Artists, it was retitled Alice, Sweet Alice and was released in the United States on November 18, 1977. Now, another theatrical re-release occurred in 1981 under the title Holy Terror, which was marketed for the popularity of Shields after her performance in Louis May's Pretty Boy in 1978. While not prosecuted for the obscenity, the film was seized and confiscated in the UK under Section 3 of the Obscene Publications Act in 1959 during the video nasty of Panic. And it was a controversial film in Ireland due to its apparent anti-Catholic themes. Now, in the years have passed, Alice, Sweet Alice has gained a cult following and is considered a contemporary classic in the slasher subgenre among horror circles. It has also been the focus of scholarship in areas of horror film studies, particularly regarding its depictions of Roman Catholicism, child emotional neglect, and the disintegration of the American nuclear family. If I remember correctly, I think I saw this in theaters when it came out back in 1978. I really don't have very vague memories of me watching this film in theaters, but I could have sworn I saw it in the theater. And it was a very interesting film that I saw. It was a different type of slasher film at the time because at that time, slasher films weren't that popular in the horror genre. We didn't have that many slasher films because we did have Psycho, we did have Black Christmas, but really didn't have that many slasher films as far as the 70s is concerned because they weren't that popular. Yeah, we had plenty of slasher films, probably more low budget like this one is, but they weren't as popular. But this one was very interesting, mainly because of the creepy porcelain mask that the killer wears in the film, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people loved it. Now, in the film, we have Catherine Spade. She and her two daughters, Karen and Alice, because obviously Alice is the main focus of the picture, are going to move in New Jersey, where Karen is about to receive her first communion. Now, Alice can't stand Karen, and eventually Karen winds up getting killed, and we all think Alice is the killer because she has the porcelain doll in her mask. But later on throughout the film, we learn out that Alice is not the killer, it's somebody else. But I'm not going to give it away. No, I can understand people of the Catholic faith did not like this film, mainly due to the motivations of the killer, which I, again, will not reveal. But as for me is concerned, I thought it was integral to the plot. I like the fact that everyone thought that Alice was supposed to be the killer because of how the story goes, but when we find out that she's not the killer, so I really enjoyed that aspect of the film. Oh, we do get some decent kills in this film, which is pretty good even for a 70s film, because at that time, we really didn't see that many great practical effects. I mean, there's some other films that have great practical effects, but even for a film like this, I think it's more of the creepiness and how the film was directed. I think that's what really set this film apart as opposed to other slasher films from the 70s. So there you have it. That's my contribution for this week's Slashback Saturday. Once again, I want to thank Joe the Horror Man for coming up with this one. And I'm pretty sure we'll have another excellent theme for next Saturday, Slashback Saturday. So there you have it. That's my video for the day, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put up new videos such as this one. Also, have you seen Alice Sweet Alice and what you thought about that movie? Please comment in the comment section below. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. Ha ha! I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.